Thanks for staying tuned to your station, the Africa Independent Television, and welcome to your program, Security Watch Africa. My name still remains Patrick Abambu. On this program, we'll bring you security and safety information wherever it's happening in the continent Africa. But for sometimes we have been focusing on what is happening in Nigeria, which of course you know that Nigeria has been very active fighting insecurity, particularly terrorism, insurgency, banditry, or kidnapping and all sorts of violent crimes and other social crimes that have been happening. And one of the security agencies or forces that has been leading in this fight is the Nigerian Army, which we have shown you some of the activities across across Nigeria. Last week we were with you from Northwest region where we brought the program. Today we are coming to you from the North Central region, and particularly we are here at 32 Artillery Regiment in Shendam, Plateau State. And here behind me is the cenotaph of fallen, but I say not forgotten heroes of officers and soldiers who had sacrificed, paid the supreme sacrifice for security in their country, Nigeria. Indeed, they are not forgotten. And that is why we are here. And we are going to begin today's program by bringing you a report by Elizabeth Tanko on the impact of the Chief of Army Staff Soldier First mantra. Sit back as we bring you the report.
It was the turn of 3 Division of the Nigerian Army and Operation Enduring Peace this week, which is part of Security Watch Africa's assessment of the impact of the Chief of Army Staff Soldier First mantra, which is a pillar of his command philosophy. The visit underscores the Nigerian Army's renewed commitment to prioritizing the welfare, morale, and operational readiness of its personnel under the leadership of the Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Olufemi Oluyede. The team started off with a visit to the Headquarters 3 Division of the Nigerian Army at the Maxwell Kobe Cantonment in Rukuba, Plateau State, where we met with the General Officer commanding 3 Division and Commander Joint Task Force Operation Enduring Peace, Major General Folonsho Oyinlola. Major General Oyinlola gave insight on the security situation in his area of responsibility.
The security situation is relatively calm. Things are okay. However, because of deep-rooted animosity amongst all parties to the conflict, it's something that we have to keep on doing over and over again. It's a vicious cycle. Herders go destroy farms, and then locals have issues of poisoning cattle and rustling cattle and killing cattle, or let me just say, not locals, criminals on both sides. So that's the major issue. So when you have a period of calm, all it takes is one criminal somewhere to go and destroy a farm or rustle a cow, steal a cow, and then the vicious cycle begins over again. And this one has been recurring for almost 3 decades now. But we won't relent on our oars. We'll keep on making sure that whatever it is, we try to keep it as peaceful as possible. But these are the major triggers that cause all the problems. Part of the successes we've achieved is the ability to have neutralized several bandits, criminals, kidnappers in meeting engagements.
The GOC gave us details on the implementation and impacts of the Chief of Army Staff Soldier First mantra.
Soldier First mantra, as one of the pillars of the Chief of Army Staff's command philosophy, is a situation where we put the soldier first as making sure that everything concerning his welfare and administration is treated. Part of the things he has done is, first of all, education for the children of the soldiers. We know education is a major catalyst that can move people from one social position or to make them go up in the social status. One of the major issues that the Chief of Army Staff has done is making sure that education for the soldiers' children is a priority. Additionally, accommodation. A huge amount of renovation has taken place in this barracks. This barracks was established in 1979 or thereabouts. And from that time to now, which is spanning almost 46 years, renovations have not really taken place. So that's one of his major philosophies, ensuring that soldiers' accommodation is renovated and they have a place that's befitting for them to stay in.
Before leaving the Headquarters 3 Division, the team visited Headquarters 3 Division Garrison, where Captain Ezekiel Magodo, Corporal Felix Quality, and Corporal Bashir Garba spoke on the implementation of the Soldier First mantra in their location.
Coas have used the opportunity to kit the soldiers and officers of the unit and other battalions. We are aware of it, and that also has made soldiers looking so neat, so nice. There's no any problem about the soldiers these days. Introducing welfare scheme to the soldiers have helped soldiers and boost soldiers' morale, including the officers.
We have really benefited from the COAS vision, and his welfare has been a great thing to us, has been a motivation to us, the soldiers in this 3DIV. We have really benefited from the COAS loan vision.
COAS have tried a lot in terms of our accommodations, the officers' quarters, the senior NCO quarters and non-senior NCO quarters. And the offices, there are many, they have renovated a lot. The new ones are built.
We sought to find out if the people are feeling the impact of the Nigerian Army in their communities. We spoke with some community leaders at Chukuba Basa local government area and His Royal Highness Reverend Ronku Aka retired Braringwe in Miango, still in Basa local government area.
Things that we're enjoying here in this Basa, Jebu Basa especially, is more than other places. And I think it has to do with the army being around. So we have not really had much problem like other places like Miongo and the rest. So I think the army is doing a great work here.
The security situation in the Bache Rukuba chiefdom, we thank God there is peace and calm. The Nigerian army are trying their best to ensure there is peace within Basa and Rukuba. Youth are cooperating with the army to ensure there is unity and love among the Nigerian army and the youth here in Basa, especially in Rukuba.
During my tenure, they gave me very maximum cooperation. And if we have any challenge, they give us maximum cooperation in terms of patrolling the areas and in fact even disperse some of the challenges we have. Even though we have some pockets of challenges with them, with that notwithstanding, we have maximum cooperation from them, and they're giving us their best.
In regard to army, yes, they have done well. They have done what humanly you can think of these things that happen. I mean, the people too. When they are injured, they will feel it. So they try. And in the midst of fire or these attackers, they will just go in. Despite the fact that they can be killed too. But they were able to move inside and help my people. I'm very grateful to the security. Though human being, you cannot trust him 100%.
The team moved to 332 Artillery Regiment headquarters in Shandam, Plateau State, where the team was received by the representative of the commanding officer, Major Babatunde Adesanya. The team saw firsthand the implementation of the Soldier First mantra with the renovations of accommodations for soldiers and infrastructures put in place. Speaking on the Soldier First initiative, Major Adesanya lauded the Chief of Army Staff thoughtful gesture, describing it as a major step towards enhancing their efficiency and boosting morale.
Officers and soldiers of this 32 Artillery Regiment really want to appreciate our Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General O.O. Olujide, for his good office that he has used to for his kindness and the generosity for us in this
it's quite symbolic that just a few months after making the promises, this thing is completed.
Yes, yes, it's a very wonderful thing.
Yeah,
because it's coming, it's really impact good things in this barrack.
We spoke with Gunnar Ushipita, who is a beneficiary of the accommodation, and some soldiers at the headquarters in Shandam.
It was a very nice one. That I was one of the luckiest people that has the new apartments. This is the kitchen.
Oh, this is the kitchen.
Yes.
Oh.
And there's water on it.
Oh, okay.
There's water. See, don't look for water anymore.
Living area.
Yeah. This is the parlor actually. Here is the parlor. This is the bedroom. Right here is the wardrobe. This is the bathroom. A good standing shower as well. Anytime you want to use either cold or warm, and there is water heater. You can see there's water in the toilet as well. So even you don't need to. You can see. So we actually thank the Kawas for everything he has done.
I really want to thank the Chief of Army Staff for his grateful increment, and even for the renovation of the barracks and the unit. It's a boost. Honestly, we really appreciate, and God bless you, sir.
Appreciate my brigade commander, 33 Artillery Brigade, and also my CEO through the brigade commander to the GOC, to the Army Chief Kwas, for his effort to make sure our barracks look at least beautiful. And
what the Chief of Army Staff has done for us, we saw serious changing. Before they called this barrack abandoned barrack, but now with the situation we saw on ground, water to drink is a problem. Accommodation to sleep, soldiers and their family are using some different things to protect themselves, just to keep themselves within the barrack. They are not happy in those days. But now they have put a smile in the family of both the soldiers and their family, of which we really appreciate.
Headquarters Sector 2 in Mango was not left out, as the team was welcomed by the commanding officer in Mango, Colonel Sheriff Fagbemi, and he spoke on the implementation of the Kowa Soldier First concept in his area of responsibility, which covers Mango, Pangshin, Barkin-Ladi, and Bokos local government areas of Plateau State.
Soldiers' morale is very high, most especially with the introduction of increment by the Chief of Army Staff. Before the increment, inflation has eaten badly into the cost of goods and food. But with increments, it has really improved. And in line with the COAS directive, that the soldiers' welfare first. So those are things that we factor in, and it has improved their fighting capability.
The soldiers at the sector were full of appreciation for the Chief of Army Staff.
We have to thank the COAS in terms of our welfare, that is our RCA, ops allowance. Everything is coming at the right time, so we don't have problem with that.
Command officer is really trying, especially in terms of welfare. He's giving us our welfare as when due. Then the feeding, there is much improvement in our feeding.
The team proceeded to Southern Kaduna, where we visited the headquarters Joint Task Force Operation Enduring Peace Subsector 5 in Gwantu Sanga local government area in Kaduna State. The visit offered a glimpse into the implementation of the Soldier First mantra. The team was welcomed by the commanding officer, Major Muhammad Galadima. Major Galadima spoke on their operations and the implementation of COAS sound administration.
It might interest you to note that they eat very well. And when you are interacting with them, they will tell you, aside lunch and dinner, for breakfast alone, we give each soldier a crate of egg monthly. He goes with a carton of Indomie, then milk, sugar, etc. The troops here, I can assure you, they are highly motivated with what the chief has done, and we're very grateful to him. We'll continue to do our best, and the best is coming out. Everybody can see that they are doing well.
Staff Sergeant Abdurazak Aliyu and Corporal Ibe Stephen were full of gratitude to the Chief of Army Staff for putting the soldiers first.
We are very grateful to the Chief of Army Staff because our feeding, welfare generally, have impacted in our life and men on the ground, because we can be able to eat comfortably according to the NA routine on feeding, which in the morning we take Indomie and each soldier with egg, tea, pap, and bread, vis-a-vis, depending on the day. And afternoon we take lunch and dinner. And we're very, very proud of the feeding. There is a tremendous improvement in the feeding. And in terms of our kids, as you can see from my dressing, we have the ballistic element that is being issued to each soldier in subsector 5 Sanga and our fragmental jackets. We are very grateful to the Chief of Army Staff for the kits because we really appreciate and it really enhance our professional efficiency in the field.
I want to appreciate the initiative of the Chief of Army Staff for looking into the welfare of soldiers. The RCA was increased to 90,000 naira, and then ever since then, we soldiers, we have been enjoying what our commander here has been doing with us. The medical here is okay. There's a medical inspection room here. Any soldier that is sick, there's a medical rep here that attends to any soldier that is sick. If the situation is more than his power, we took the soldiers to the general hospital.
The team observes firsthand the welfare of soldiers, particularly in the area of feeding, as food was being loaded into a vehicle for distribution to various army locations in Sanga. And we couldn't resist having a taste of the food. To find out the relationship between the Nigerian army and the people in Sanga, we had an interaction with two clergymen, the chairman Christian Association of Nigeria and the chairman Jamaatul Nasiru Islamia in Sanga local government area, who we met together, and youth leader.
For the first time, I'm seeing the military breaking through barriers and coming down to the level of the needy, the disabled, and several other classes of people. It's been so wonderful. You have meetings and seminars where the religious groups meet, discuss on the way forward in this land. And it's very open and transparent.
In the past, let's say a few years ago, there's always a problem here. But through the Major Galadima, this is an officer that we have never seen this kind of officer before. Because he is here with us in Sanga. He has never shown any difference between the Christian and the Muslim. If there is anything, he will make sure that he tackled the problem so that before it escalated. So we just give God the glory for the man that we have in Sanga. We have never had any situation where we say the soldiers are molesting our people. We have never had anything like that.
Dangantaka na da sojoji saboda farin cikin bawon Allah nan da ya zo ya kawo mana.
We were living before we are not living the way we are living now. Community, you cannot go to farm, seriously, you cannot go to farm. Some people are even scared to travel. But because of him, for his effort, there is some checking point that he mounted from that forest side to the boundary of Nasarawa State. That people before, around 6 o'clock, you cannot even come there to come to Gotu. Everybody is scared. But because of his effort, he have mounted some checking points like that people are free to walk.
From Sanga local government area, the team moved to headquarters subsector 5 in Makari, Riom local government area in Plateau State, where the commanding officer, Colonel Isaac Indowe, emphasized how the Corps Soldier First mantra has improved performance of the troops.
It has helped to increase the performance of the troops. For the 100% increase as previously, the troops have continued to remain in high spirit, like I said. And even we, the commanders in the field, it has also helped us to administer the men much better. And the logistics also has gone a long way, has improved a long way in helping us to be efficient and effective in carrying out our operations.
3 soldiers at the location spoke on the implementation in their location.
Our welfare are being taken care of. Our leaves and the passes are being taken care of from our commander. I want to use this platform to thank the Chief of Army Staff and Chief of Defense Staff for the effort being made to ensure that everything works well for the soldiers.
Welfare passes are being given due consideration. Coming to our medical, he has been 100% providing for our medical cares. Also, our RCAs and our feeding have been taken care of.
We thank to Chief of Defense Staff,
down to Chief of Army Staff for increment of our allowance, that is ration. We really thanks for that one. Every day our morale is high. It's really high. We thank to the defense staff.
It is evident that under the steadfast leadership of Lieutenant General Olufemi Olatunbosu Oluyede, the Soldier First mantra has transformed from policy into practice, proving that when the soldier is cared for, the army stands stronger, the nation is safer and succeeds. Elizabeth Ango, reporting.
Welcome back. Like you can see behind me is the Operation Enduring Peace Headquarters Sector. Actually used to be Sector 8, but is now Sector 2 here in Mangu. Sector 2 of the Operation Enduring Peace covers 4 local governments: Bokos, Mangu, Barkin-Ladi, and Banshi area, and to ensure that there is peace and movement activities in this area. And the report you heard is incorporating what the officers and soldiers of the Nigerian Army are doing to ensure that there is peace here on the plateau. Plateau, like we all know, is blessed for agricultural produce, you know, be it livestock or rice, potato, all the edibles are all produced here on the plateau. And the challenge has been that the troops cannot respond quickly to any distress because of the terrain. The terrain is transversing within one community to the other. It's a very big challenge. The road is bad. Most of the roads are abandoned and not motorable, and this has been a very big challenge. So while the troops are making effort to ensure that they go and ensure that there is protection of people and reduce whatever will be the difficulties the people are facing, it's also a big challenge for them to move. But the troops are not deterred. They are making sure that they do what they need to do and protect lives and property. Yes, we'll take you to the next report, which is coming from Defense Headquarters, where a town hall meeting to sensitize the members of the National Youth Service Corps on their role in the whole of society approach initiative by the Chief of Defense Staff, General Christopher Agbabi Musa. They decided to have this interaction from covering many locations of the country. Here, this one happened in a lorry, Kwara State, where Lucy Tawo brings us the report.
To encourage patriotism and reorient the Nigerian youth on good conduct, developmental behavior for responsible citizenship, the Chief of Defense Staff, General Christopher Gwabin Musa, has embarked on a nationwide sensitization tour to National Youth Service Corps orientation camps. The Chief of Defense Staff, who was represented by a staff officer in the Defense Media Operations, Commander Godwin Igbuno, said the tour was to bring the military closer to the youth. General Musa said the essence was also to encourage the youth to contribute their quota to the society.
The essence of this visit is what we say, catch them young. We try to reorient their thinking, because as graduates, they are now ambassadors of the country, rather than allowing themselves to be used as a menace in the society, going into drug, kidnapping, gangs, or other negative vices. We are here to encourage them and give them the assurance that Nigeria is still a good place. And if everybody contributes its own quota with selflessness and dedication, we can make the country a better place. The percentage of response is really high. I can see they are elated. They asked a lot of questions. And most of all, they are happy that they have come a little closer to the military, and they have even shown interest that they will want to join the military all after their service.
On his part, the Kwara State Coordinator for National Youth Service Corps, Mr. Onifade Joshua, lauded the initiatives, describing it as timely and confidence-boosting for Corps members.
Very apt that we have this event today, because in a country where people are afraid, agitated, that they are so panicked, they have this panic mode about insecurity in Nigeria. So seeing the calibers of officers coming to the camp is very good. It encourages the core members. It gives them that confidence that they desire to have in order to at least serve their fatherland. So there can't be anything better than this, because when they see people like this in their midst, it makes them to really still believe that Nigeria is good and Nigeria is good to be served.
Some core members expressed their delight and confidence with the visit of the Chief of Defense Staff.
I would say thank you very much, sir. At least out of your tight schedule for showing up here today to talk to us and to advise us. It's a great privilege once again, and thank you very much.
Personally, for me, about enrolling in the military, because I've always had plans to enroll in the ministry once I'm done with service, is actually in my plans. So yes, this is what I picked from the class today.
Lucy Tao reporting for Security Watch Africa.
Thanks for staying tuned. Yes, welcome back to the program. You know, the report on the sensitization program by the Defense Headquarters with the National Youth Service Corps members in Ilori, Kwara State is quite incisive and in-depth, and that is to breed a better looking Nigerian youth for a better society. Yes, welcome back. Yes, we can see we are in another location, and indeed we are in southern Kaduna, where the Gatum, the headquarters of Sanga local government, and precisely located here is the Operation Enduring Peace subsector 5 in Gatum local government, in Sanga local government area. And it's been a wonderful time bringing you this program from different areas. We came to you from the northern part of Plateau. We came to you from the southern part of Plateau to the central part of Plateau. Here we are in southern Kaduna to bring it to you, to show you that we have indeed gone around this general area of Plateau and Kaduna State. It's been a wonderful time. Until you come here again next week, I say thanks for staying tuned. Follow us on all our social media platforms. Send us your view and your comment. Whatever you want us to do to cover, we'll be there to do it. Until next week when we come your way again, I say thanks for staying tuned and bye for now.